Hi, Charles Moman here. Well, this little video will serve as a companion to a longer video that I did about an installation I just finished on my Runaway camper. Thanks for watching. Over the past few days, I did something radical to my Runaway camper. I cut 2 holes in a perfectly good roof. This is the 2020 RangeRunner Runaway camper, and it's fiberglass composite panels. And so what I wanted to do was get more air flowing through to help in the summertime, and then move air a little bit when it's in colder weather to pull condensation out. And you can do that by opening windows, but I just wanted more. We've got 3 windows in this, but I kind of decided to go big. So what I did was, on the front I installed a MaxxAir 5100K 10-speed reversible fan, the Deluxe fan. It's a 14-inch hole. Cut that out and mounted that. And then in the back I added a MaxxAir 3700 mini vent, and it's a passive vent. And so the idea is that air will flow in from the back and be pulled through with this powered fan. And so for some of my Runaway friends, they've been wanting to know, what are the sound levels like with this 10-speed fan? It's reversible, so it can blow it in or out. And also, how well is it pulling through? And so I did a couple of short videos and put them on my Facebook pages so they could see them. And I just thought I'd put them together just to give you a little idea. If you do the install, if you watch the other video, this might give you another idea. And by the way, I didn't really say it, though I did label it in that other video. This is 1-inch composite, and so it turned out I could put it in and not have a frame. I've noticed that people with van conversions and other campers, and I think maybe even the previous model of Runaway camper that was aluminum and wood, I'm not for sure, but you might consider putting a frame underneath a fan like this. It'd be up in the ceiling just to help support it a bit more. I'm not totally sure about that, but that's just something you might consider. It wasn't necessary in this installation. So here we go with just a couple of videos I made for fellow Runaway owners, and I hope it gives you some idea about air movement and what the sound levels are. Got to tell you, this thing is really quiet unless you really run it up to 8, 9, 10 speed. When it's down to 1, 2, or 3, it's really quiet, and I think it's a great addition to our camper. So this is going to be my setup for the It's Scientific Enough for Charles test, and I will close this door. I'm standing outside the camper, and I have our 2 mattresses in it, and not much else, but I want to at least have something in there. So Susie will be sitting there with my iPhone showing the screen, and we'll do different tests using my normal voice. And so right now it's on 1, and I'm just going to move it up 1 at a time. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You heard that double beat. So it's going pretty much like a box fan you would have, going pretty fast. And I'll bring it back down. I doubt we will ever have it going that fast. I think most of the time, probably about here or even less, just to get air moving, unless it's really hot. And this is now exhausting, not pushing it in. Here's my little music test. I'm going to play some music here. It's the instrumental for my Don't You Want to Run Away song, and I'm just going to start it. I'm using a small little speaker. It's on 1 right now, and just see if you hear much difference. So like if you're watching a movie or something in your camper. So get the music, and then I'll start ramping it up. Two. There it is at 10. Hope that gives you some idea. Okay, so reference sake, let's just turn the fan on the AC on low and then high fan. So here it is on low. And high. So I've got the phone right here next to me for this little test. And I don't know if you can hear it. It's just very, very quiet. I'm just going to start bringing it up with me sitting underneath it. There's 10. So when you're underneath it, that's what it is. You can hear my voice relative to the fastest speed exhausting. There you go. Okay. That's good. Well, you really can't see it, but it definitely is sucking it out of this place. Well, I hope this short video gave you some useful information in case you're considering doing a project like this. Good luck, and thanks for watching.